Hello, my name is Abdullah Shebani, and this is part 1 for the Rock Paper Scissors tutorial, where we'll be adding a multiplayer version to the single player Rock Paper Scissors. So let's start by creating a homepage scene. Let's call it homepage, and in this homepage scene we have a canvas. Let's add a canvas, then add two buttons. One is for single player, one is for multiplayer, and an image which will represent the logo of the game. It could be any image. Let's also create an empty object. Let's rename it to Game Manager. In this Game Manager, we'll have to attach two scripts that are in the description, which we have added previously before in part 1. One of them is My Scene Manager, the second one is Connect Server, and in here you will insert the name of the lobby scene, which we will be creating in a few moments. And then in your multiplayer and single player buttons, you need to attach the onClick function, the Game Manager to the onClick function, and then choose this function here, Connect Server, Connect Multiplayer. This is for the multiplayer game. And then when you go to button, you need to also attach the Game Manager and choose this function, change scene, and then input the name of the single player scene that we have previously created. Next up, we'll be going to the lobby scene. In this scene, we have a canvas, insert a canvas, and then insert a text, which will be the title of the lobby. And then we also have two empty objects. One is room settings and one is waiting scene. In the room settings, we have two input fields, so this input field here, and then for the name, the room, as well as the enter button. And then in our waiting scene, which is hidden initially, we'll display the two player names as well as a button that will start the game. So let's also create an empty object. Let's name it to Game Manager. Let's attach the Lobby Manager script and then add the following. This is the text from the waiting scene, and then for player 1, player 2, and then those are the input fields: room setting game object, setting game waiting scene game object. The start button, the number of max players is 2, minimum is 1, and then let's also attach a script called Photon View by clicking here and then choosing Photon View. And then we'll also go to the buttons, the enter button, and then we'll add the Game Manager here to the onClick, and then we choose this function, join room. We go to start button, and then we add Game Manager and then choose the load scene function. Now let's also move to the multiplayer scene. We will be duplicating the single player scene and then working on it. We will be removing all of everything except for the canvas, and then recreating the Game Manager again. So let's create a Game Manager and attach the game multiplayer script, not the original that we had before. That one was just Game Manager script. So we'll also attach, just like what we did for tutorial 1. If you didn't do that, you can check the single player script or watch the first video. And then you also need to attach two scripts. This one is spawn player. Let's put the name of the players as well as the texts here and here. And let's also put this script called Photon View. And then we'll be going to the rock, paper, and scissors buttons, and we will be removing the button script and adding button multiplayer script. And we'll also choose put 1, 2, 3 in order, respectively, as in rock, paper, and scissors. And then we attach the Game Manager for each button. Okay, let's also go to the build settings. So let's add the open scenes here to our scenes. They have to be in this order. Let's build and run our game by right-click here and then build run. And then we'll also be running it from Unity itself by clicking on this here. We'll just have to wait for a few moments. Once that happens, we'll be able to play the game in either single player mode and multiplayer mode. For the purpose of this video, we'll only be showing the multiplayer version. But if you follow the steps correctly, you'll be able to load the single player mode without any issues. So this is our home page. We'll be clicking on the multiplayer mode here. Sorry, we have we'll need to be running the home page. That's my mistake, my bad there. We need to click on the home page and then run it from Unity here. From there, you'll need to click multiplayer and then multiplayer on both ends. Once you do that, you enter the name, say Abdu123, that's the room name, that's my name displayed. Let's enter any name here, Bob, let's say 123, enter, and then those are the names. You click start game, and then this person will have to choose first because they logged in first. Let's say they choose paper, and let's say this person chooses paper. It's a draw, and then you can choose again. Let's say rock, scissors, player 1, which is this person, wins. Let's try the other option. Let's say scissors and rock, player 2 wins. That's it. Thank you very much for watching. That is the end of this tutorial.